Hey and welcome, Miss Kira Speaks. I appreciate you clicking on the video. Please stick around with me till the end. Hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications because we're here for another one of my watch lists, you guys. And let me first start off by saying welcome to any newcomers. I hope that you'll subscribe, share with a friend, and return for future content. To my subscribers, thank you so much for your continued support. I appreciate you. Now, this month, we're going to do things a little differently when it comes to my watch list. The aim is to get out one list a week, and since it is Black History Month, we are focusing on Black films, and I may throw in a series or two. I had so much to put on this list that I have content for Black History Month of 2024. And I didn't want to make these lists too long, so I'm going to try to keep each list at around 10. And I've attempted to break them into categories. What I also wanted to accomplish this month is I wanted to put the spotlight on a few Black women content creators here on YouTube. The first two lovely ladies that I wanted to shine the spotlight on are Nita the Diva and Monique Nicole. Nita has been super supportive from day one, and she's got some great content. And she's going to give you her honest opinion on movies, trailers, reality TV, and more. Monique is also giving you great reviews on scripted series, reality TV, as well as those hot topics. If you haven't already, please check these ladies out and give them a subscribe. It is free 99. Our first category for this Black History Month watch list is Black Sci-Fi. And I had a really hard time ranking them from my favorite to my, I don't want to see least favorite. I had a hard time ranking them, so I just decided to put them in good old chronological order. First up is A Vampire in Brooklyn, released in 1995. In the wake of her mother's death in a mental institution, Detective Rita Vedder is assigned to a baffling serial murder case. After examining the crime scene, a corpse-filled ship drifting at sea, Rita meets Maximilian, a smooth-talking Caribbean playboy determined to romance her. Now, this interesting piece of cinema was directed by Wes Craven and stars Eddie Murphy and Angela Bassett. It also features Kadeem Hardison, John Witherspoon, rest in peace, and Alan Payne. And you can watch it now on HBO Max. Coming in at number 2 is Men in Black, released in 1997. They are the best kept secret in the universe. Working for a highly funded yet unofficial government agency, K and J are the Men in Black. Providers of immigration services and regulators of all things alien on Earth. Back in the day, this was it, y'all. And I believe there are a total of 4 in the series, 1 through 3. Star Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones. And to me, it was giving us a nice blend of aliens and comedy. Coming in at number 3 is Blade, released in 1998. A half mortal, half immortal is out to avenge his mother's death and rid the world of vampires. The modern day technologically advanced vampires that he's going after are in search of his special blood type, needed to summon an evil god who plays a key role in their plan to execute the human race. Absolutely loved this movie. It stars Wesley Snipes, and it also features Chris Christopherson and Sanaa Lathan. This movie is part of a trilogy, and I think we're due to get a new Blade with a new lead actor. I don't know what's going on with that. If you know, get down in the comments and let your girl know, because I might have to check that out. But you can catch the OG Blade now on Tubi. Coming in at number 4 is Hancock, released in 2008. A scruffy superhero by the name of Hancock protects the citizens of Los Angeles, but leaves horrendous collateral damage in the wake of every ill-intentioned feat. But Hancock doesn't care until he saves the life of a PR executive, and he and his wife cause him to have a change of heart. Before there was the boys, there was messy old Hancock. And don't shoot the messenger, because I'm not trying to say that this was as good as the boys. This was, for me, it was simply comedy. It stars Will Smith, Jason Bateman, and Charlize Theron, and you can catch it now on Starz. Coming in at number 5 is A Wrinkle in Time, released in 2018. Meg and her little brother Charles have been without their scientist father for 5 years, ever since he discovered a new planet and used a concept known as Tesseract to travel there. Joined by a classmate and guided by 3 mysterious astral travelers, the children brave a dangerous journey to a planet that possesses all of the evil in the universe. Yikes. Directed by Ava DuVernay, this one stars Storm Reed, Oprah Winfrey, Reese Witherspoon, and Mindy Kaling. This one was a fun family watch that you guys can catch now on Disney+. Just a little side note. So typically when I do my watch list, I give you guys runtime, I give you guys ratings, and you've probably noticed by now that you don't hear me saying them, but you will see them on the screen, because what I'm going to do when I'm done with this whole thing is go back and put the ratings and the runtime on the screen as I'm talking, so you guys have it as a reference point if it's something you think you might want to watch with your kids. And let me give you 2 more awesome content creators that I want you guys to check out if you haven't already. Tamika's Den. Sis be working, okay? She covers all the scripted series, darn near. And she also brings you upcoming releases and Self-Care Saturday. Also check out Watch With Me, LB. Sis is giving you a variety of reviews, from movies to scripted series with a New Orleans accent and a dose of humor. And if you're into TikTok, also check her out over there. Coming in at number 6 is Black Lightning, released in 2018. As a younger man, Jefferson Pierce donned the suit of a vigilante and protected the streets of his cities, but he believed those days were behind him. But when his daughter Jennifer, a star student who is determined to achieve justice at any cost, gets recruited by a street gang to protect his family, Jefferson has no choice but to once again become Black Lightning. This show, with executive producers Mara and Salim Akil, stars Cress Williams, Nafisa Williams, Jordan Calloway, and China Ann McClain. The show ran for 4 seasons and wrapped in 2021, and I was sad to see it go. A family of Black superheroes, what's better than that? You can catch it now on Netflix. Coming in at number 7, also released in 2018. 2018 was popping, huh? Is Black Panther. After the death of his father, T'Challa returns home to the African nation of Wakanda to take his rightful place as king. When a powerful enemy reappears, T'Challa is challenged as king and Black Panther. He is drawn into conflict that puts the fate of Wakanda and the entire world at risk. Directed by Ryan Coogler, this is one not to be missed. It's giving you music, it's giving you wardrobe, and it's giving you top tier acting. Us Black folks showed up to that theater proud, and it's Black History Month, so we got to talk about the Black Panther, baby. You got a star-studded cast that includes the late Chadwick Boseman, Angela Bassett, Lupita Nyong'o, Michael B. Jordan, Letitia Wright, Danai Gurira, and Winston Duke. In case you, for some reason, haven't seen Black Panther 50, 11 times like the rest of us, or you just want to watch it again, you can catch that and its follow-up, Wakanda Forever, on Disney+. Coming in at number 8 is Raising Dion, released in 2019. A single mother must hide her son's superpowers to protect him from exploitation while investigating their origins and her husband's death. Now that was basically for season 1, but anyway, this was a good story of a kid with special powers, superpowers. Sadly, it was canceled after only 2 seasons. It starred Josiah Young and Alicia Wainwright, with a special brief appearance by Michael B. Jordan in season 1 and also Rome Flynn in season 2. You can watch it now on Netflix. Coming in at number 9, Watchmen, released in 2019. After a white supremacist attack on a local police department, which leaves only 2 surviving cops on the beat, laws are passed that allow cops to hide their identities behind masks. One of these cops, Angela Abar, adopts the identity of Sister Night and fights racists while dealing with the decades-long legacy of vigilantes. I enjoy watching this butt-kicking series that starred Regina King and Yahya Abdul-Mateen. You can watch this limited series on HBO Max. This was another one that was only 1 season, and I think it was supposed to be more than 1, but it was highly controversial, but I enjoyed it. Did you? Have you seen it? Get down in the comments and let me know. Coming in at number 10, See You Yesterday, also released in 2019. 2 teenage science prodigies spend every spare moment working on their latest homemade invention, backpacks that enable time travel. When one of their older brothers is killed, they put their unfinished project to the test to save him. Now, I want you to think The Hate U Give meets kind of Back to the Future. I know it sounds weird, but that's what we have here in See You Yesterday. Now this one can get kind of deep. And as we know, we can't go back to the past, but these 2 are for sure gonna try. Produced by Spike Lee, this one stars Eden Duncan Smith with a brief cameo from Michael J. Fox. You can watch See You Yesterday now on Netflix. And lastly, coming in at number 11 is Lovecraft Country, released in 2020. The series follows young Korean war vet Atticus Freeman, his friend Letitia, and his Uncle George on a journey across 1950s Jim Crow America. What follows is a struggle to survive against the racist terrors of white America and the terrifying monsters ripped from a H.P. Lovecraft paperback. Another one canceled after 1 season, and we were all in an uproar about it. Get down in the comments and let's talk about it. We ain't never been right since, y'all. From EP, co-creator, and showrunner Misha Green, the series stars Jonathan Majors, Journey Smollett, Michael K. Williams, rest in peace again, and Anjanou Ellis. And you can watch this extremely good 1 season of this series now on HBO Max. Some honorable mentions that will give you a good laugh. The Meteor Man, released in 1993, directed by and starring Robert Townsend. You got Don Cheadle, James Earl Jones, Eddie Griffin, and more. And Blank Man, released in 1994, starring Damon Wayans and David Alan Grier, and that one is available on Prime Video. Like I said, those are for your comedic pleasure because they are sci-fi-ish and superhero-ish, but if you've seen them, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Before we go, I want to give you 3 more ladies to check out. Brown Girls Embrace, for all things self-care. Twisted Life TV, for scripted reviews and travel talk. And last but certainly not least, Call Me Busby, who is giving you good true crime content and more, and also is giving you those awesome reels on Instagram. If you haven't already subscribed to these ladies, again, please do. It is free $99 as we go throughout the rest of the month. I will give you some more ladies to follow. Sorry, not sorry. Now, there will be no February releases watch list, but I will drop a few here and there during these videos. Like A Lot of Nothing, that premiered at Sundance back in 2021. It releases, I believe, in some theaters and to streaming. I'm going to say on 2/3. I was going to say today, but this video is probably not going to go up to the 4th or the 5th. So it released on the 3rd, and it stars Elan Noel, that you know from Insecure, and Justin Hartley, that we know from This Is Us. The Reading also dropped on BET Plus on 2/2, and this horror reunites Monique with Lee Daniels. Monique's character is an author who discusses the loss of her family in her new book. To generate press, she agrees to a stage reading, which doesn't quite go as planned. And I did get to watch this one, and it was not quite what I expected, but it was good. And you know your girl had to watch it earlier in the day, because you know I don't play when it comes to horror and the brain gets to going. You can laugh at me and make fun of me if you want to, but I'm just saying. Also, go ahead and check out my community tab for series that are returning in February. What's your favorite Black sci-fi movie or series? Go ahead and drop it on down in the comments, or just let me know that you stopped by. Join me next week for another Black History Month edition of my watch list. In the meantime, if you are looking for more, please check out some of my other watch lists or additional content. Keep those notifications on, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.